The Battle of the Bulge. This was the final major battle between the Allies and the Nazis. It started December 16th, 1944. The battle would last more than a month and into January. The Germans had more than 600,000 troops. The Allies had more than 550,000 troops, 50,000 of which came from Britain, 500,000 of which were from the U.S. This battle would not come easy to either side. Both sides had tanks, air support, infantry, and more. Plus, they would be fighting in the middle of winter. Therefore, it would be snowy and miserably cold. Both sides were fighting nature because they didn't have the warm clothes, and frostbite was extremely easy to get, and the food deliveries were scarce. The Germans marched across the countryside to the west, and the Allies marched to the east. The Germans got the first attack on the Allies with a cover of dense fog. They captured a couple hundred men and massacred them in a field. Some of them got away and warned other Allied troops that the Germans were there. The line of Allies bent and became curved due to the Germans attacking in the middle of it. It created a bulge, and the battle would eventually become named after this bulge. This bulge allowed the Germans to flow up the middle and almost penetrate a hole in the Allies. While they were doing this, the Allies flanked the Germans from either side and caused heavy losses to the Germans. Hitler called for the men at the front of the bulge to retreat because they were suffering heavy losses. His losses would exceed 200,000 men, half of which were killed and the others became POWs. He also lost about 800 tanks and more than 1,000 aircraft. The Allies lost less than 100,000 troops and about 800 tanks. The Germans would have few forces left to defend their third reach. The Soviets were on the east and advancing, and the Allies were on the west and advancing. The Germans would soon be defeated and out of World War II. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed.